Money, 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 money. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is that time again, that time of year. It is the season of Money in the Ladder. Sorry, Ladder in the Briefcase. Sorry, Money in the Bank. And it is time for another Holler If You Hear Me prediction video where myself, Andy, Fraz, and Dirty Dave run down the match card and give you exactly what we feel is going to happen. Whether we're right, wrong, or full of shit, you decide. Lads, let's get on with it.
That was fucking excellent. Money, 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 money. What a start to the video. Absolutely pumped. I'm very much.
For a minute, I thought we'd started the wrong video.
That was class.
Well, they got rid of the theme tune, and I'm sorry, it's the greatest theme tune to any pay-per-view ever, bar a couple of Judgment Day ones, but there.
They got rid of it because they used it for Donald Trump, didn't they?
That's also very true, yeah. It was Vince's theme tune as well, like his favourite song, I think.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Anyway, but yes, we have a full match card to talk about.
Everybody.
Well, before we talk about the match card, can I just say that, Andy, I think you should definitely consider becoming a professional actor of some sort, because your Holler If You Hear Me news bulletin was fantastic. And guys, if you haven't watched it, watch it. And that intro was straight fire. Like, we're talking Bron Breakker Spear on Carlito. But yes, let me add to the stage the matches.
I can actually see that. Well, Lim.
Oh, yes. Everybody likes a bit of Excel. You've excelled yourself.
Necessary.
So, first match, Lyra Becky. IC match. Dave, didn't you say there's a stipulation for Becky?
Yeah, I did indeed. This is a last chance match for Becky. So if Becky wins, then Lyra has to raise her hand and proclaim her the greatest woman wrestler ever, which is weird because she calls herself the man. And if Lyra wins, Becky cannot challenge for the title for the entire time that Lyra remains the Intercontinental Champion. So, very interesting. Very interesting.
First up, Andy, who you got?
In the interest of honesty, I really don't understand why this match is still happening, to be honest with you. This was done at Backlash. I mean, what has Becky won a match since Mania?
Nope.
Earn or deserve this match? No. For that reason and that reason alone, Lyra's winning, and Lyra's winning. I think Bayley's going to come out and help her, maybe, but yeah, I think Lyra via Bayley.
Lyra via Bayley. Okay.
And I'm looking forward to Bayley's music because I love Bayley's music, and so does Jacob. My little boy loves Bayley's music.
I hope to God that's not in a future video.
I should have worn my fucking Bayley t-shirt.
Ugh.
God damn it, she's got a fantastic bottom.
She's apparently lost some weight. I saw on Instagram the other day. Not where it counts, but she has lost a little bit of poundage.
I might be getting a refund on that t-shirt then. David.
I'm going to, as painful as it is, I'm going to go with Becky via Bayley.
Ooh.
Becky. Do you know what, Dave? You've fucking taken my left field suggestion. I think Bayley's going to come back as heel.
Yeah, that's what I think. I think this has been a potential setup, and this is all about the elder stateswomen, maybe the original Four Horsewomen to a degree, getting feeling like they're being pushed aside. Well, yeah, I mean, one of them
they're missing one of them. I suppose they could replace one with Alexa, but
who's the missing one?
Sasha
Banks. I mean, she is on the B show. We know that, but yeah, I don't know. I can just see that these.
Look at the little head movement.
Yeah, I think they're getting upset about being pushed out of their position. I think that could be a storyline.
I'm just going to say, Bianca. No, not what's her name? Sasha Banks. That's it. Not Bianca Belair. She's doing bits in AEW. Is she not? What's her name?
She is very much so. Mercedes Moné, aka the CEO. No longer a boss. She's a CEO.
Still can't cut a promo.
No, she can't, but she's working with people like Tony Storm who can, so it's all good.
So all the times
she
Bret
lost
Hart,
as well, didn't she?
hang on, all the times Bret Hart worked with people who could cut promos, but you still hate Bret Hart. Interesting. Let's move on to the next match.
No,
then,
we've
shall
got
we?
a short. That's...
You're
No,
living in the
hold
past,
on. We've
mate.
got a
You're living in
short
the past.
that proves that Andy stuck up for Bret Hart,
No,
and it did numbers as well. Yeah, so
he didn't stick up for him.
I absolutely fucking
he
did.
did.
Stuck it
He
to
did
him.
stick up for him.
Hulk, and my hatred of Hulk Hogan overtook my hatred of Bret Hart.
Yeah.
I tell you what,
Hulk Hogan.
when it takes a racist politician who cheats on his wife to overtake Bret Hart, who's possibly like the best guy ever in the world, but anyway, never mind.
Okay, moving on to the next match before we have World War III with 3 rings of me, Andy, and Dave.
That was a good pay per view. We could have a ring each, couldn't we? Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
Cody and Jay Uso versus John Cena and Paul Logan.
Paul Hogan.
Paul Logan.
Oh, right. I thought you meant Crocodile Dundee. That's a
whole-
knife. This is a knife.
That's a whole new match.
I'll
Yes,
take
David.
this one. Go on,
Oh,
Dave.
no,
Go
no,
on,
no,
Dave.
no, let Dave
Go
pick.
on,
Let
Dave.
Dave
Oh!
pick.
Oh dear, the pressure's on. I'm going to go with Cena and Paul.
Do you want to go for a bonus point and tell us how?
There can't be outside interference in every match, but I mean, in some ways, you think Roman Reigns might get involved, but also I could see him getting involved in the Money in the Bank ladder match. So I know I'm just going to say that the heels are just going to be heels and win the match. Could be brass knucks, could be a kick in the balls, could be a smack in the face with the title, or someone could be dressed up in a prime bottle. But yeah, it's going to be just the heels being heels.
Could you pick one of those just to make it interesting?
Well, I like a good kick in the bollocks. So let's go with
Do
that
you?
one.
I
I'll bear
say.
that in mind tomorrow when you pop round, mate.
Yeah, well, give it, balls the size of grapefruits and all that.
The bollocks.
I'm not confident of that at all.
I'm going to go Cena and Logan Paul. I definitely think that the bad guys always win until the good guys eventually win at a big pay-per-view. And I think that Cody and Jay will both reign supreme over these two at either SummerSlam or Night of Champions or Clash of Champions, whatever the fuck it's called. And I will go for, I think they're going to put Paul over and a pulverizer. I don't know how you spell that. But that's his finisher, right?
I don't. Oh,
Andy, save me here. That's his new finisher.
No fucking clue. I thought it
No,
was just a big
come on,
punch.
you two.
I'm pretty
You
sure.
made that one up, big man.
I'm pretty
No.
sure.
No, I fucking have not made that up. That is his new. Don't make me look like a cunt on here. That is his new finisher called the pulverizer. I swear to God.
All I'm going to say is I was on holiday this weekend, and I used that move a few times, and I don't remember it looking like that. But hey,
Kate watches this, right?
yeah.
On the internet.
Christ, on the
Unbelievable.
internet. Absolutely brilliant. Andy, you
What do you not play wrestling when you go on holiday? I mean, are you being some sort of rude? Have you taken this to a triple X?
I
boys
actually
are
I
short
haven't-
ones.
I haven't been on holiday for several years. I mean, remember, I came over on a boat.
Come on then, Andy.
On a small boat.
Farage doesn't watch this.
Let's,
exactly.
Get the
Let's
bags
move this
in.
on, Andy. Come on, bring Sammy back to this.
I think Cena and Jake Paul are going to win.
Jake Paul.
Oh, not Jake Paul. The other one.
We all agree. We all agree.
Paul.
This can't be right.
Paul Hogan. I think John Cena and Paul Hogan are going to win.
Right.
I honestly have no idea how. Trying to think. Maybe Seth interference?
Seth,
Maybe.
busy enough, isn't he? Christ.
Who else is there? Gunther. Gunther could come out and interfere.
Oh, yeah, that's a show.
So this I don't want to lean on this prediction too much. I genuinely believe that Jay is going to be staring up at the lights, and this will be the last time he leaves an arena with the world title. He ain't winning Monday. He's not losing. I think he's going to lose. This is a slightly separate prediction. He's going to lose Monday to Gunther, because Seth is going to come and cash in on Gunther.
Seth is going to cash in on Gunther.
Mm-hmm.
So,
And then
hold on a
what?
second.
Turn Gunther face?
Possibly.
So Gunther's going to beat Jay on Raw, and then Seth's going to cash in on Gunther that same night.
Either way,
At some point.
Jay is not leaving with that title on Monday. I don't think.
Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen, you've got an additional prediction if you'd like to comment on our Raw.
But for now,
next
the Cody and Jay, Paul Hogan and Jim Cena, just kicking the title shot to the face. There you go.
title to the face. Okay, excellent. I'll go first on this one, and it's straight up Naomi. She is fucking fire at the moment.
Straight up Naomi.
Well, Big Jim is definitely
If there's room with Big Jim.
What prediction show are we doing here? I'm getting very confused. We've got pulverizers, and now we're going straight up Naomi.
Yeah, so straight up Naomi is my pick. If you watch our SmackDown recap show, you'll know that I had a very interesting prediction for her. I think she'll win and she'll beat Tiffy, and then she'll feud with Bianca and Mangill at SummerSlam. It's difficult to say method of victory because I'm going to put climbing the ladder.
I think that's true. There is only one way of winning, except obviously 2020 when Otis won by catching the fucking briefcase. So
I can tell you now, you're going to be 50% right because someone is going to win by climbing
the ladder.
Well, actually,
strategy.
They could climb a couple of tables, couldn't they? I mean, who knows?
This is our third prediction show, and I do want to try and win this one.
So in our SmackDown preview or our SmackDown review, I mentioned the fact that I think Rhea will win. I want Rhea to win because I want Rhea to beat Io. So that's what I'm going with. Rhea to win by climbing the ladder.
Oh my God, we're going straight up Naomi and then we're straight into the Rhea. This is one weird show. I'm going to try and bring some sanity back to this. As Farid has stolen my pick of Naomi, I'm gonna branch out and say that there's going to be some White 6 interference to help Alexa Bliss win this match.
That'd be pretty cool. I wouldn't hate that. I wouldn't hate
that. Someone is climbing the ladder to win. The lights go out. The little piano starts playing. All the equipment and everything gets moved and changed. And when everything comes back on, it's just them and Alexa in the ring. And up the ladder she goes. And
WY. That's it. AWT.
AWT. Whites. Help her win. That is, I mean, what are you smoking over there? Alexa Bliss joining the Whites? No way. They've already got Nikki Cross.
She can shoot. And remember, there is a women's tag team division that needs some help. So Cross and Alexa.
But they're on
Bliss Cross.
Anyway,
Bliss Cross applesauce.
Lots of things can happen. Anyway, that's my prediction. It doesn't involve going up the rear or straight up anyone.
Okay. Well, Andy, you get first choice for the gentleman.
I think it's blatantly obvious that it's Seth, isn't it? I mean, if my prediction for Raw comes true, then it's got to be Seth via climbing Seth on the shoulders of Bronson, who will be climbing the ladder. Bronson's climbing the ladder. Seth gets the title. Gets the briefcase.
Okay. Dave's going to take my take on this.
No. The only way I could see Seth losing is if Roman Reigns comes back to set up their match for SummerSlam. But if Seth doesn't win, who else could? Are they
Exactly.
going to pull the trigger on LA Knight? Is Solo going to have something?
Yeah.
Is Solo going to get back control of the bloodline by owning something again? Like, instead of owning the Fuliala, whatever it was called, he's going to own the Money in the Bank. Is that his way of controlling Jacob? I can't remember what's called.
Fuliala.
Fuliala. Anyway,
Ufala,
hey, come on, it was a year ago. Who cares? So yeah, I think the only way he can take full control again is if he has some power over everyone. And the only thing more powerful maybe than the US title or any title is the Money in the Bank ladder match. So I'm going to go with Solo Sikoa because Roman Reigns is going to cost Seth Rollins.
Well, it's a copy and paste job because that's exactly what I've got.
You shock me, Fraz. I thought you were going to say LA Knight wins because he's LA Knight.
But what about?
Do you know what? Do you know
it's
what?
not big coffee. It's large coffee. Why isn't large coffee winning this match?
No, because grande is big in
Yeah, but
Spanish.
it's large, isn't it?
Well, that's what you got. I call him the big coffee. I mean,
King Costa.
he ain't gonna win Money in the Bank, and then his tag team partner Chad Gable wins the AAA title off Hilel.
I have got something we need to talk about when we do our Raw recap. So remember this. He could do, couldn't he? He could headbutt his way. I mean, he could be climbing the ladder with someone, and then they could grab his head and headbutt the ladder, but of course have no effect on him because he's got a very strong head. I'm not saying he's got a metal plate in his mask, and then he could do some crazy move and knock them off the ladder and win Money in the Bank. It could happen. Everybody's been saying that people like Chad Gable and people like that skill set deserve more opportunities. So maybe large coffee, big coffee, whatever you want to steal and change.
John Coffey.
I mean, well, if he wasn't dead, I'm sure he'd be in the match. But
Oh God, I've changed my pick. I'm going with Seth.
No.
Climbs the ladder. Because it just makes the most sense. I do think that I've got... Oh, fuck's sake. If I hit anyone on this, it's done. I do think Roman Reigns is going to come back, though. And I think he's going to cost Seth. And I think...
Well, he might come back, but he might mess everything up, mightn't he?
Oh,
He might not be able to get to Seth. He might only be able to get to Bronson and Thingy.
No, because if he comes back, he's going over, isn't he? But I just can't see the title picture with anyone. Because if Cena's going to keep the title...
12 months to cash.
Yeah, no, that's true. That is true. Okay, I'm
Who's
going to change it.
I'm
going to change it. Andrade. No, I'm not. I'm going to keep it as I am.
Andrade?
No, it's just for shits and giggles.
Let's put Pretty Deadly in there and see how well they get on.
No, they're going to be jobbers for the tag team division on SmackDown.
Forever.
Yeah, pretty much.
No, Pretty Deadly.
Yeah, well, that's it. So, what? 1 Lyra, 2 Becky's, 3 Cena's, 1 Alexa, smoking weed there. Rhea, Naomi, Solo, Dave. I mean, seriously. Okay, that's magic. Thank you for watching this episode of Money in the Bank predictions. They definitely are wild predictions. You should follow us. You should like all our videos, share, and give us all shit in the comment section. Love you all. Goodbye.
See ya.
See ya.